And so I just got finished installing a GRIP2 damper on my, it's a 2018 Fox 36, the factory model, 170 millimeter travel, and it's on my Capra, and we're gonna take it for a spin and ride it today. I'll give you my thoughts and a review on it on this 36. And so we're dropping into the ditch gap here. It's pretty much rolling, no brakes, no pedaling once you get off the ladder. And this drop is a pretty good jolt, but it soaks it up really well. Coming through that chop right there is good, and it absorbed the landing really well. Flies really well, and actually when I landed, I checked the travel and I still had a little bit left, so I backed off the high speed one click and also backed off the low speed couple clicks too. So, and then went on to the next section of trail. Now this is the roughest section pretty much. It's really choppy and it soaks it up. I would say the chop, it soaks it up quite a bit better than the old fit damper. The big hits, I would say it's the old damper was still pretty good, didn't bottom out, but I would say the GRIP2, the big difference you'll feel is on the chop, like the braking bumps, stutter bumps, the small chop. The big hits are both dampers. They're kind of equal, I would say. Like this is another one. This is probably the flattest landing on the trail, and it soaked it up good. It actually, we use that as a gauge on how much travel you use on the trail, and I still had a little bit left, so I backed out the high speed a little bit more, and actually one click, and I was pretty much wide open at 7 clicks. There's 8 clicks, but I was pretty much backed all the way out on the high speed and the low speed as well. So I'm pretty much running it wide open with 70 psi in the fork, and I weigh about 180. And here we're dropping into another smaller ditch gap and cut across some chop here, do a drop, and then hit the gap, and it performed well. No problems there.
Butter.
I must say, this trail, it has a nice mix of everything to test suspension, like small bump sensitivity, big hits, high speed jumps, some low speed jumps. This is lucky to have this trail to test suspension, because I take this suspension setup, go straight to Whistler, and I don't touch one clicker or mess with it, air pressure or anything at Whistler. This setup, perfectly fine at Whistler. This last section, it's a kind of rough section in the rocky area, and this last G out is a pretty big one, and the GRIP2, it absorbs it a lot better.